Acts 22:12-16. A man named Ananias came to see me. He was a devout observer of the law and highly respected by all the Jews living there. He stood beside me and said, "Brother Saul, receive your sight." And at that very moment, I was able to see him. Then he said, "The God of our ancestors has chosen you to know his will and to see the righteous one and to hear words from his mouth. You will be his witness to all people of what you have seen and heard. And now, what are you waiting for? Get up, be baptized, and wash your sins away, calling on his name." The phrase, "what are you waiting for," is a common Greek idiom. An idiom is tricky because the individual words in the saying don't always translate directly. Instead, it's culturally understood. For example, she's over the moon, or he's finally seen the light. This Greek idiom, mēlleis, appears quite a bit in classical literature. The T means what, and the semicolon at the end is a question mark. And the mēlleis is from mello, which is a verb meaning about to do something. So a very wooden translation would be, "What are you about to do?" But the colloquial meaning is, "What are you waiting for?" And there's usually some attitude or urgency that goes along with it. It could be like our "what's up," but not like the greeting, but more like the inquisition, like, "You haven't accepted the job offer yet? What's up?" I want to give you a few examples from the ancient texts outside the Bible so we get a better idea of how the phrase might have landed when Paul delivered it during the retelling of his own conversion story. In Prometheus Bound by Aeschylus from the 5th century BC, two semi-demigods, Moana reference, are bringing Prometheus to a cliff where he'll be shackled as punishment for giving humanity the gift of fire. One of them says to the other, who's dilly-dallying, "Te mēlleis," basically, "Why are you stalling? Because you need to follow Zeus's order." In Euripides' Greek tragedy from 438 BC, Alcestis, a character says, "Te mēlleis, you should hurry because our time in life is short." Plutarch's use of te mēlleis in his 1st century essay Moralia is asking why a character is waiting to make an urgent report. There are many other examples, but you get the picture. Whenever a Greek speaker would hear an orator say the phrase te mēlleis, their minds would flood with all these references of urgency. Hurry up, stop stalling, obey God, be focused, get to work. And of course, the big difference is Ananias isn't telling Paul to make a report, shackle Prometheus, or to hurry up before he dies. He says, "Be baptized and wash your sins away," calling on his name. The urgency is spiritual. Maybe there's something you've been stalling on spiritually lately. Could be a tough decision at work or something you're wrestling with about your faith. Might be a relationship conflict or maybe even getting baptized. Whatever it is, maybe it's time to ask yourself, "Te mēlleis, what am I waiting for? Why am I stalling? What's up?" So let's go and respond to the moment with a spiritual decision.